Actually, no, not really. Not as much as I used to, you know.
Okay, so not quite as much.
Like, probably when I was younger, I didn't know about cyber stalking or none of these break-ins. But I think every day that I try, I think that I learn how to express myself about the difficult parts of life.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I try. But
So
it's not the same, I'm not gonna lie.
okay. So do you think it's as much as you ever did being able to laugh? Not much as not quite so much now.
Not the same. I would say probably like now it would probably go down to like from 10%, 10 to
So from a 1 to 10.
where it used to be 10, I'd say now like a 4.
A 4?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's been very different.
Okay. Okay. I have looked forward with enjoyment things as much as I ever did. Rather less than I used to.
Probably still the same.
Less than I used to? Or, yeah, or as much as you ever did.
You know, it's really different because there's not a lot of things to do nowadays. But yeah, I guess it would be like if, let's say, I'm getting something for my children or organizing my house, my kitchen. I guess I still have kind of like the same attitude, like, hey, you know, I still like what I'm doing. I'm
Okay.
happy with what I'm doing.
Okay. So it's as much as I ever did, or rather less than I used to.
As much as I ever did.
Okay.
Yeah, that's one thing that I try to remember, you know, not everyone has everything that they
Right.
ever wanted. So, like, I try to look at that and try not to be like, you know, I should be mad because of this that I have to do, or that I'm gonna be waiting for to get, or putting this together, you know, like, I look forward to even putting that together, because,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
know, it's like some people don't have that.
Yeah.
That will help me.
Yes. But they're accomplishing things.
Yeah, it's gonna make
Yeah.
my life look nicer.
Careful, you can fall. We don't want you to. Oh, he's a good for. He has strong legs. Yes, and you can move around pretty good. Look at you. Just bump into things.
Yesterday,
Yeah.
I think this fell off yesterday exactly, and I was like, what in the world? Since when did this fall off?
Oh, okay. Oh. Okay, so we'll go to this one that says, I have blamed myself unnecessarily when things went wrong. Not very often, or no, never? Not ever.
I don't know, I want to do that to myself.
Okay.
I know that there are things that happen in this life, and I know that that is not because of me, that they should not be happening, or they do happen.
Okay. Good.
Yeah, I've actually started to look at it like that recently, because before, when I used to hear of things that happen on the news, I would just be like, wow, they're just happening because of nothing. They just happen randomly. And then I started like paying attention to how like random things happen out of nowhere. I was like, wait a minute, there's something going on here. Like, I can't just be looking at life like things are happening and there can't be anything done about it. So that's another way that I've been trying to learn how to just express myself and trying to help others.
Yeah. Okay. Here goes another one. I have been anxious or worried for no good reason.
Actually, very fast. I have been very anxious about him walking.
Oh, okay.
Very, very nervous to walk. My nerves, because he was young when this happened, but we were here. There was nothing here, and you know, just randomly we want to walk, and I'm holding his hand, and next thing you know it, his body just falls, and I'm like, what the heck? And he lands, and then next thing you know, his head goes forward. I'm like, what the heck? And he has everything under control, and next thing you know, he has a cut by his eye. And I'm like, no, like, so even when he stands, like, I get nervous. Because, yeah, he falls in his butt, but one time he was standing, perfect, fine, everything. He sits on his butt when he fell and dropped. And then next thing you know, his whole body just goes back. I'm like, what the heck? Like, those are the things that get me like.
Did he hit his? Did he go back?
Yeah, there was a carpet, but still, you know, it got me anxious and nervous. I get he walks.
Yeah, because I mean, if he's walking already, that means that he's at the level where he needs to be, and you know, and it does take a lot of supervision to make sure that he doesn't fall or trips on something. So that would
And
be.
there was nothing around him that time in the restroom, you know. Literally just, he fell, his butt, and then for some reason his body just went all the way back. I was like, no, this is just different. Like, there's something else. Like, so I wanted to actually go get x-rays on his head too, like just to see, you know, because.
Yeah. But yeah, the safety is big on little ones like this.
Like, there's a carpet right there in the hall, and I'm glad that that is there, because the floor is safe, but come on, dude. No, leave that alone. For anything, the corners, like, it's just nerve-wracking, and they're padded, like, with the thing, so I go for safe things, but still, like, even this right here, you know.
Yeah, at this age, they reach for a lot of stuff. You don't have a playpen?
Yes, I did. I did have one, and I took it out because I don't want him to walk.
Oh.
So I don't want him to walk in the playpen by himself, and when he's walking, I want to be there, because of those things that have happened, and because I feel that if he knows that he can walk in his playpen, he will not learn, but he will feel free enough to do what he's doing in there, outside of his playpen, and that got me nervous. So that was a little playpen with, like, it was cloth underneath and cloth on the sides. So I thought to myself, like, do I want this to be something that teaches him he can walk and be free? And I was like, no, I can't. I have to take it out so I can show him, you know, that he's only going to be walking where I let him. Because that's how it was for him. He only had the area of the room where he was at, and he had a playroom where he was at. And over here it's different because he has to share with all of us now. Like, with him, he has different toys. So I teach him, like, in the crib, you're fine. Outside, you can only be, like, Kevin's play area. But, so what I'm thinking about next is getting him, like, a different kind of playpen, like we went into, kind of just more safer. But he was a very good listener, so I feel like he should listen. And
was your other one as active as he is right now?
he was very good with walking, and he was active, and he wasn't like him. He cries so much, like he's just fussy sometimes because he wants something. So he's very different. Like, he wants what he wants, and he will do anything to just get what he wants.
He's more like
Even like Cheeto.
like Curious George.
Kind of.
Yeah.
Very much like he wants to go where
Yes.
he thinks it's fine. So I kind of learned something from that movie. Like, I get it, you know, you can have fun in the playground, and I can have it for you and sleep for you and everything, but it's not gonna help you if you think that. Not only that, he was also coming out of it, but that's just different. But that's just weird. It got brought up right now. I'm not gonna go into that. But I feel like even if it's padded, it's like safe. But when you get out of it, like in the real life, when you go out there in the real life, and then the lights just change from green to red. You're in a classroom. Like you don't expect that. So I was like, no, I've seen things enough for me to know, like, we have to take it slow with your walking.
I see.
And I knew that I did not want to walk before him because I wanted him to learn how to walk on his own. So that was another thing that I also wanted him to be different in, to develop his mind kind of in a free way, but also to be safe while he's learning because he was easy.
Yeah.
But he's different.
Yeah. He's more curious, I think.
Yeah.
He wants to see things, touch things. And I have felt scared and panicky for no good reason. Yes, quite a bit. Yes, sometimes. Not that much, no, not at all.
That was actually a new one. Yesterday, when we were in El Paso, a guy, two guys, they walked up to us, but we were like 5 feet apart from each other. And I was like, oh no. I was nervous because I had my baby in the stroller. The other one was right here with me. So I'm like looking at this person. He's getting closer to him. I'm like, hey, why are you getting close to me? So I have to voice my opinion in a way that I'm like, all right, if you're going that route with me, like, I'm going to start to get childish too. Like, why are you getting close to me? You know what I mean? Like, I even had to, I was so scared that I was like, wow, I should have even brought my knife, my little hand knife. I was just like, it just made me think like, wow, what can happen this fast right now? So I just kept moving me and my sons away from him to the shade more. But that guy kept getting closer. I'm like, why are you getting close to me? Like, you're like right here, like right here. I don't like that. Stop. That hurts. A little, but it will hurt. No way. No.
Yeah, when you have babies like that, it is kind of dangerous these days.
I was like, what is going to protect me at this point?
Okay, so you have been kind of scared.
That yesterday, that day was the first time I've ever worried about anything like that in my life.
Okay. So is that quite a lot? Sometimes not at all.
To be honest, that was the worst. And that was like from from a 10 to like a 0 where I'm like, wow, I have nothing that can shield me right now.
So that wasn't sometimes?
And it was in daylight too.
Really?
And that was the first. This was the first time ever.
Okay.
Not even when they came in and stole my things because I didn't see anybody like, I caught them on camera, but I didn't see anybody face to face and I didn't like have to say anything to anyone. And this was very scary for me actually. I had never experienced someone getting that close to me and
okay, and you had him and the other little boy? Alright. Things have been getting on top of me. Yes, most of the time I haven't been able to cope well. Yes, sometimes I have been coping as well as usual. Most of the time I have coped quite well. And no, I have been coping as well as ever.
Hey, no, baby. He
Sorry.
looked at me, he got mad and he turned around and he saw you, he's like,
I'm gonna grab
what
that.
in the world? He really did that.
Sorry, I can't let you play with it.
How in the world did he think of doing something like
This
that?
is mine. It's because he saw it so often. He's like, oh, she's giving it to me. She wants me to
It's
hold
funny.
it for her. So you've been coping quite well, or have or have not been coping quite well?
Which ones are the options?
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna let you.
Oh, I have a coffee machine as well.
Just so you can answer, because I think that it'd be faster if you would do it.
Oh, yeah.
Because I'm reading and it's kind of like, I'm not sure if you're understanding some of
I
it.
will get my pen and then we can talk about it from one to another.
Okay.
I will listen to you if you want me to answer more. Try these. Things have been getting on top of me. Yes, most of the time haven't been able to cope at all. I haven't been coping as well as usual. I've coped at all. No, I haven't coped as well as usual. No, most of the time. I think I have coped well. And then things have been different. Like, let's say the dad is like giving me a hard time because of something random. And then I realize that I don't have to cope as well, and I can be like, hey, calm down, So that'd be like half and half.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
no, most of the time I have coped quite well. Yes, sometimes I haven't been coping as well as usual. Where would that go to more? To the third or the second?
I want to say probably if you're coping, pretty much what I see is you're pretty much coping well.
So,
It's like it would be probably the second.
okay. Okay. I have been so unhappy that I have a difficult, oh my gosh. I have been having difficult time sleeping, but I'm not unhappy.
Oh, okay. No, that's okay. You just go according to what you've been feeling for the last 7 days. Just,
I have felt sad or miserable. No, not really. I hope I don't. I haven't been so unhappy that I have been crying.
no.
I do not cry. I've tried to find ways to go out of the everyday routine and feel mad or cry, but it's difficult because I feel like if someone cries, you are being like almost laughed at. So I'm
Yeah.
like, might as well just keep myself to myself.
Yeah.
The thought of harming myself has occurred to me now.
Okay. I'm gonna give you another one. Okay.
Let me get another pen. You are definitely teething if you're doing that to a bottle. Here you go.
that they probably gonna need to do, when we do our next visit, complete the intake. But we still, this one is a pretty long one. This one.
What is it about?
It's about your health, okay, but I think that it's best that we wait, only because they close at 5, we close at 5.
Oh,
And so, yeah.
it's already past 5 almost.
Yeah. So no, that's okay. No worries on that.
I was like, oh, she's gonna be here until my groceries get here.
Oh no. No, that's fine. That was so fine. No worries. I just will need you to sign here. This is for my mileage, okay? Because we have to they reimburse us our gasoline. Our gasoline, yeah. So your initial, and then your signature.
So wait, do you use your own car?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's good.
Yeah, we use our own cars so we can get
I mean,
reimbursed.
sometimes I guess people do take a notice, like the car that my brother is giving me only has 90 miles on it, which is a good thing, and some people would be like, don't back to it.
Mm-hmm.
But then some people are like, it doesn't even matter because that'll help me get a new car, like
Yeah.
almost.
Yeah.
Like the little 4-cylinder BMW that was a new BMW that just came out, that was eco-efficient, and I was like, wow, it's so good, we could go anywhere.
Yeah.
Should have gone to California while I had a chance, but you know. Yeah.
What part of California did you live?
Well, when I was born in Northridge, California, but I lived in Van Nuys.
Oh, okay.
So, it was near, like a minute away. And then, from there we moved to Azusa, San Gabriel Valley, and then from San Gabriel Valley we lived in the high desert for the rest of the time in California. It was Adelanto. And then after Adelanto, like, the things, like, random people talking at me, I'm just like, what the heck, like, sometimes I'll just record and I'll just, like, leave it there. I'll just document that. Anyways, so then after Adelanto, I moved to Pecos, Texas.
Mm-hmm.
And Pecos, Texas was where my face got picked. And it was just really weird, actually. This girl just, like, was mad for no reason. And her boyfriend, and a bunch of friends of hers just, like, gathered around me. And they just, like,
Oh, wow.
like, it's like I almost just fainted. It was like, go to sleep, and I was like, what the heck? Like, next thing you know, I'm just falling, and I'm like, what the heck? But, and she's just mad, like, hitting me. Like, I felt like, what the heck? Like, I'm not dead. Why are you hurting me like this? And I just get up, and I'm like, there was no reason for them to have done that to me.
Oh,
So
wow.
I need to go for a face reconstruction, labs, and everything.
Oh, wow.
So then after there, 2012, 2013 was when we got this trailer and we started living here.
Oh, okay. Good. Sounds like Pecos is pretty.
It was kind of stupid how it happened. I'm not gonna lie, it was random out of nowhere. I worked at a place called Subway, and I had a friend there, and we go and hang out with some other people. I didn't know. And this guy wanted to kiss me. I was like, ew, like no. And so I walk away from the party, and then when it's done, when I come back, I'm like, oh, it's just not my thing. And the next thing you know it, like, this girl starts yelling from across the street, and I'm like, fine, like, I don't know what to say. Like, wow, she's mad at me because I'm wearing boots. Like, okay, you know?
Wow.
And she's wearing Michael Kors slippers, and I'm like, we're at dirt. What does it matter if I'm wearing these? What about you? I'm not mad at you because you're wearing Michael Kors, and next thing you know, it's just random.
Oh. Ouch. But that's behind you.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good. Okay, well, he's pretty good. He's been exploring. He's been... What you got in your mouth now, huh? Yep, they do that.
1653.
Yes. Okay, well, I brought you this booklet for his age. that might help you with some ideas.